sure those airlock doors are secure. Yeah, we don't want to revisit movie night or anything like that.
Bienvenidos a Podcast Noche in Gargantua-1, and today we are talking about the first episode of Season 1, Dia de los Dangerous. I'm one of your hosts, Grimmia.
And I'm Colin, and I'm here because I lost both kidneys.
It's fine. We can get those back for you. We just need to know everybody's blood type, and if it matches with Colin's, don't worry, we'll find you.
Or just give us a lot of money so I can buy a new one. Please.
I figured we'd just steal one.
That
That's
also
much
works,
easier.
but I had both ones.
Do you have two sons who have matching blood types?
Yeah.
Because that would be the easiest
I
thing.
took their kidneys already. I lost those two.
All four of those kidneys are gone.
All 6, actually. Because
Six?
mine are also...
Oh, God.
Also, apologies, I have, like, the vestiges of a head cold, so I might sound a little scuffed today. I like this episode, though. It was good.
It first aired August 7th, 2004, and it was written and directed by Jackson Public. That's all of the fun information I have about it.
I liked it. I liked the, I don't know, I found the core plot that Monarch just took the boys. He's like, oh, we'll kidnap the boys. It's like, oh yeah, okay, the boys are kidnapped. Like, their dad will come, and then it's like, oh wait, he's not coming. And then Monarch felt really bad for them.
He felt so bad for them.
He's like Loki. He's like, what if I should just adopt them? Like
that really hammers in Rusty's just disdain for the boys. He's more worried about getting his copious amounts of medication.
Drugs. Yeah, like Brock cared more about the boys. Literally everybody cared more about the boys than Rusty.
Oh, and my other fact is episode 1 is the first appearance of Henchman 24.
Yay.
24 will come back in other episodes as well. I love Speedy. Speedy takes initiative. He knows what he wants. He wants those wings.
And then he dies.
And he was
so close.
He was so close
he was really,
to getting those wings.
I felt bad for him. My brain is so fried today. This is what happens when you lose your kidneys, guys.
Brock is basically feral.
I like how...
In the early seasons, he's just...
But like in the cold open, he's naked and kicks everyone's ass.
Everything is a weapon in his hands.
Honestly, I was just surprised that he didn't weaponize his penis.
You know, he might have, and
it was just cut for time and taste.
Yeah. That's actually a good segue into the reference I just noticed. When he tosses his shirt to the luchador in red, it is a reference to a Coca-Cola commercial with Mean Joe Green.
Wow.
It's an old commercial. It's before I was born. It's from 1979, but I've seen it just like on the internet and on other shows. Joe Green was an NFL player for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and in the commercial the kid gives him a Coke and Joe tosses him his game jersey.
Interesting. I liked how the luchador just like took a deep inhale,
puffs it
of it, of Brock's shirt, like
Brock Sampson.
Yeah, like, oh boy, I like the energy that Brock is so legendary that like mooks are like, oh fuck yeah, I hope he kicks my ass.
He is very well known.
They're like thirsty for him.
It's weird.
But also, it makes sense.
I don't think his organization has been named yet. I don't think any organization has been named yet besides the Venture family. But
Does Monarch have an organization name, or is he just Monarch and his guys?
There is a union that oversees all the supervillains. There's actually 3 of them, but the main one, it might be in season 1. We see it in the yard sale episode.
Okay.
So the all of the bad guys have a couple of unions, and there's one specifically for Canada. And then the good guys, heavily in air quotes there with the word good, also have their own.
I think the only characters on the show that I would come anywhere close to referring to as good are Hank and Dean.
Yeah.
And it's like, I straight up don't think they have an evil bone in their body.
They hardly have any bones in their body.
That's fair, but
like,
of the few bones that are there, they're not evil.
The worst things Hank has said so far are tits and double damn.
Double damn. Yeah, that's it. And then Dean is just like...
The double D word.
He's cleaner than a bar of soap, okay? This kid.
I love Dean. He is precious.
He is. No, it's... the brothers are... The brothers are focused on less than I thought they would be, I guess, considering that...
It's called the Venture Brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I was expecting, like, just, like, a little more of just them, but it makes sense as to, like, why they're just borderline ancillary characters, I guess.
It still kind of focuses... It's still kind of focused on Rusty. And then later episodes, it's just kind of... Like, we'll get Monarch episodes, we'll get Boys episodes.
Right. That makes sense.
They can't show us all of the stuff that would happen in a Brock episode, because that would be like NC-17 type shit.
It's like a web exclusive.
It's not allowed to be shown on Twitch.
What is allowed to be shown on Twitch?
Nothing.
No, I found the premise of the episode pretty simple. I mean... Rusty is teaching or guest lecturing or whatever at a university, and you know, Catholicism's catching strays, and then he decides to go get drugs, and that fails for him because now he's lost his kidneys.
Good thing Helper was there.
Yeah, Helper, who's been all blinged out by the boys.
Helper is the best character in the entire show.
Is Helper recurring?
Yes.
Good.
I
like that.
Helper is just so good.
Yeah, and then the boys get kidnapped, and Monarch pities them, and then Brock saves the day. And then Dad's like, give me your kidneys.
That battle scene in the car, in the cocoon, in the car, it really hammered in old 60s cartoon because they kept using the same animations.
Yeah. Very, very like 60s Spider-Man.
Scooby-Doo running scene.
Yeah, it's like, alright guys, we found our different background. Lay it in. Let's go. Why do it again when you could do it once? Yeah, I don't have as much to say about this one as I did the first episode. But I liked it, and I thought it was good.
There's not a whole lot of, like, history, kind of, because, like, the pilot has a lot was going on during the pilot.
I really enjoyed the weird little conversation between Monarch and Dr. Girlfriend.
About having kids.
Yeah, it was...
We both agreed we were people who did not want to have kids.
Yeah.
Their dad is not coming for them. You go love those kids, sweetie.
Yeah. And then, like, you got Rusty constantly hooked up to Helper because he needs a kidney. It's just... There was a lot going on in the episode that I liked. Because it was just like, we're just going to keep little things in the background.
All of the world building, it just happens, and it's never really thoroughly explained. A lot of it does get pieced together eventually.
Makes sense. I mean, we did get proof that chupacabras are real. That was important.
We've always known.
Yeah, but like, now we know. Like, were it in doubt, now we know.
Completely unrelated, but when we were watching the X-Files, they have a chupacabra episode. So I looked up chupacabras, And while it's like a super widely known thing now, the term wasn't really coined until like the mid-90s.
Chupa thingy.
Yeah. Like stories of stuff getting the blood sucked out of them, like, yeah, that's all existed, but like the actual chupacabra name didn't exist until like 95 or 96.
Really?
A Puerto Rican man came up with it.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I would like to credit Scooby-Doo for introducing me to chupacabras.
I'd like to credit Scooby-Doo with a lot of things.
Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico from 2003. That was my introduction to chupacabras.
That was your introduction to the chupa thingy?
Yeah. Although I feel like it was probably in something else too.
Yeah, I liked the episode. I'm again, like I said last time, I'm excited to see where everything goes and kind of like see the show evolve and change over time.
What did you think of Rusty's weird bathtub dream?
He thinks he's in the womb or something?
Uh-huh.
And, oh, wow, that was absurdest.
It's, the thing is, like, chewing on his back and shit.
Yeah, that was weird. Why? Why'd that happen?
He keeps having nightmares.
Is this a recurring plot theme?
Yes, for, like, the first season or
Okay, so it's something that I should be aware of happening.
Yeah, take note of it. Because this is... it doesn't happen in the pilot. This is the first time it happened.
Well, I'm looking forward to strapping in and enjoying the ride, you know?
Strap onto your robot.
Strap on, Shan, what?
Strap onto your robot. Just, like, have him carry you.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't back up into anybody. That's the real lesson here. Don't hit Patrick Warburton with a car.
Don't trust a Tijuanan doctor to give you drugs, because they might just take your kidneys.
Don't trust me to give you drugs, because I might just take your kidneys.
And we already know I am missing kidneys, so I will definitely take yours. Not for money, but because I'm fresh out of kidney. I've got to go because I'm this close to getting my wings.
Hook you up to the dialysis machine, see if you get your wings.
Yeah, gotta go, guys.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks for some careers in science.